Hello everybody and happy Thursday. Again, a lovely sunny day here in Scarborough in the UK. My voice went then, in the UK. I'm here to do a little bit of work on my latest design team project for Tracie Fox Creative, and I am doing the beautiful houses, Pretty Houses kit, one of the new ones from Tracie. So she's Tracie Fox Creative. I'm sure most people will know Tracie. She's very well loved, and love junk journals on Etsy. So I'm carrying on with that. I'm going to do some house paper clips to go in this journal today. But before I move on to that, I just want to show you a latest kit. I love it. I love it. It's called Compendium, and I've printed it out because I wanted to show you, and already done just a little itsy bitsy journal. It's not quite finished yet, but that's actually from one of Tracie's botanical labels kit, but just thought it went lovely, and printed them all out in small size. It's so cute, look at that, love it. So that will go in the journal when I made a couple of, I'm going to have to stop making so much stuff on, so no wonder I'm having tendinitis. Can't help myself. I made some scrappy covers at the weekend. I made a couple just with scrappy bits of strips and bits of lace that I got left. So, and it's a packaging bag. Look, I've got to line it, yeah, but it's even got £1 something sticker on it. Padded parcel bag. And this is the cover. And again, it's all scraps, just zigzagged it on the machine. But this first page, I just think it goes, this cover was meant to be, or this kit was meant to be for this cover. Look at that, love it. That will look absolutely fabulous in there. So I'll quickly show you Compendium in case you've not seen it. And as I say, you know, once you get it, that's the beauty of JPEG, isn't it? That you can print them whatever size you want. And this itty bitty, this is Moda fabric, and I have got some Moda fabric left over from a jelly roll that I did, I think a quote for my eldest son. And yeah, how perfect is that? So you see, don't throw anything away, it will come in about 8 years time. Okay, so quickly show you this, and then we'll get on to the altered paper clips. But I just love this. It's simple. It's you know, it's just beautiful in its simplicity. I've backed it with some of our scanned backing papers from some spray inking we did. And the fact it's got Nottingham there, you know, and David's from Nottingham. And the lovely Carol Laws. She still lives in Nottingham. I don't know if you're from Nottingham. If you are watching this, Carol, I don't know if you're from Nottingham itself. I know you live there. Look at this. And you see, from the video I was doing where I turned that image of the bunny into cloth with the sewing machine, how fabulous would that be? I know it's a bit of time. You've got to be patient to be able to up and down with a machine stitch. But how beautiful, you know, that would lend itself to being sewn and made, being fabrified. I've made that word up. And then the part 2, look at those. I love circles. And they would make fabulous bases for your clusters or I definitely like to put some little embroideries on them and make a nice backdrop. Some little which can be used as little journaling cards, or they could be used as tabs. You could cut them out and fold them in half and tab your journal with it. Perfect size already to put in the itty bitty journal. Compendium itty bitty, that's it, that's its name now. Larger journal cards. Then we have some tags, and of course Tracie is well known for her layering of tabs, and some of the collaborations that she does with Andrea Artie Mays. They do some wonderful kits where you can layer up all your tabs, and I did do some of that in the 12 days of Kitmas, and I enjoyed doing that. It's not something I always think to do, and I enjoyed it. So go and have a look at that. The thing about these sorts of pages as well is they're fabulous for collage, although they're like collaged in their own rights. You know, you can use bits of them to edge your journals so that you've still got the colourways, because what I always say, don't I always harp on about using the same bits of fabric and paper throughout to get your colourway. So that is Compendium. Can't wait to play with that. I don't know when I would... Apart from my hand now, I know I don't moan, but crikey, I think I've got tennis elbow now, or I've got too much crafting elbow. Right then, what we're going to do, so I want to make some paper clips to go in my Feels Like Home journal, which is my latest design team project for January. I haven't done too much with this. I need to get a wiggle on, I think. Not much more since I last showed it to you. I've got my little tray here. Oh, let me just show you this, what I've been working on. I'll give you a sneak peek. I've been gardening. Guys. There you go. So this is one of the houses. I've backed it with some some packaging paper. This is one of the houses off the Pretty Houses kit that I'm going to put in here. And yeah, you've got to have a garden, haven't you? So I've been doing a bit of stitching on there, a bit of embroidery, just to, you know, zhuzh it up a bit into my style. And I'm enjoying that. So there's a few of those. I've got this one ready. I've put a little bit of fabric on the back, just, you know, just to give it a little bit of heft for stitching through. But yes, I've been gardening. Okay, so let's get on to these paper clips. And I've got 4 paper clips ready, I think. Yeah. Okay, so what I have done is I have cut from the small page of houses. I've cut them out and I have embossed them. Because I wanted to make the paper clips, I wanted a little bit of shiny. Now I used, and I don't know what I think to it. I'm not sure. This, I think, I'm not sure if this is what Tracie uses or Andrea, but it's the ultra thick embossing powder for embossing. And I have shown embossing on camera before, so we'll see if we can find a video and put it in the cards for you. I don't know. I did loads and they all cracked. I think I will have to try it on thicker paper, because I did it on paper like this, and then I've backed it. I've had to back it with card because it was very fragile. So whether it is fragile because it's on the card, or I don't know. I'm not sure that I'm keen on it, but yeah, the jury's open on that. So I've done those ready for the clips. And what also I did was I embossed a whole strip of these words that's in the Pretty Houses kit. Well, they all cracked into oblivion, I think. I've got 3 left because my idea was I wanted to have some dangles on the edge of my pages. So we've got Best Place Ever, Warm and Cozy, Home is My Castle, and I've backed those on card, so they will be going on the edgings. I thought that card would go, I got it in my scraps and I thought that would go with the colourways in there. But yeah, most of them cracked. So yeah, quickly make some, I've got 4 here. Have I got 4 signatures in here or 3? No, I've got 4. I must have automatically thought I'll do 1 per signature. Okay, so I've cut these out. I have embossed them. You don't need to emboss them. You can make them on, you know, print them onto some cardstock or whatever. Now I just want to get my glue book on here because I don't want to spoil my mat. Let's have a look. Okay, so I've cut it out ready because I thought you don't really want to watch a video of me just cutting card out. I've backed it with some card scrap, not too thick, because you do need a bit of heft to your paper clips. You don't want them bending. And I've cut each out a patterned back, so that you've got something nice to look at on the reverse. And really it's a matter of assembling. So because these are smallish paper clips, now you can either, if you're not excuse me if you're already an expert at making these things, but if you're new to it, you can use paper clips of different sizes, can't you? And you can either push the clip completely down to the top, or if you wish, you can leave a little loop. Now the reasoning behind that, so if we say get this, and I mean, not particularly these because I think they're far too long for the size of the clip, but say you're doing some large ones, you will have your house on there, and then you can you've got a little place to pin your bulb pin on. So your house would go on there and you'd have obviously half that size as a dangle on there. And that's an easy way of doing that, by leaving a little bit of your clip showing. I'll have to find something else, I think, to dangle off them that's more in proportion. So I'll put that over there. Okay then, so I use my 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac. I think there's not much difference in it, to be fair. I'm just going to leave a little bit of a loop there so we can add something on if we want to. And it's a matter of then piecing everything together. So I find that, I'm a fond lover of art glitter glue, which is a nightmare to get hold of at the moment. Amazon UK does not have any at all. Some of the shops, the craft online shops that store it, have not got any. I don't know what it is. I think everybody must have been crafting all over Christmas. So I'll put extra around the clip because we don't want that coming loose, do we? And we're going to assemble that. Now I know I've got to cut it to shape. It is a little bit oversized, the card, but I don't mind that because we can trim it. We'll trim it when it's dry, and it's a matter of really just pressing your glue down. Make sure that you put plenty really round your paper clip. Okay, next one. So once you collect, the hardest part of this really is the embossing. But I mean, if you've got, I mean, I've got glossy accents, and that's really good. I like the effect that gives. But it's quite expensive, and you know, they're really just for small little pieces, not for great big houses like this. Let's put plenty on the paper clip. You need a glue that's really, you know, you can use in metal. You could use your glue gun if you've got little chimneys hanging off there. You know, if you've got a hot glue gun. I've got a small one. It's okay. I think that I'd use it a lot more if I got a better one. I think it's a Bosch that I've seen other people use, other crafters use, which really is for DIY, but you know, you want it a bit heavy duty. I want a bit more up there. The only trouble is with this, it plays havoc with your nail varnish. Look, it's fetching fetching the nail varnish off. Okay, so that is that one. And here we have this one. So I hope you're all doing well. We've had extra videos. We've had a couple of extra videos this week, because I don't often do things on a Wednesday. But I wanted, because they'd been requested, I wanted to get those done for the stitchery. And I've not brought you along much this month for my Tracie Fox project. I will do next month again. We'll do a process, I think, process one. Oh, you see, look, little devil, it's cracking already. I've never had this happen to me before when I've used the ordinary embossing. The Paper Mania embossing flakes, so I don't know. Please don't crack anymore. Oh, there we go, there's Nelson. Nelson! He's come to, there's somebody across the way, I think, a delivery. He notices everything that's happening. Nelson! Okay, sorry about that. He's a very good guard dog. They think it's a great big Alsatian or something, or not a little cockapoo. But he's a good guard dog. There we go. That one, I need to just move my clip up slightly so I could still get at it. Right, okay. I'm just going to trim round these. So it's better to have your card a little bit too big and just trim it off. Isn't it? Because I've done it on the other way where it hasn't fitted and it's been too small and you've been faffing about trying to add extra, which is a lot harder. Okay, I'll try not to cut my chimney off. Oops. Still a bit sticky. It's not quite set yet. My scissors will need sharpening till I cut through this. Now you see, how am I going to manage that? cut that before, didn't I? That will have to stay. So what I will do there is I've got some tiled earth, red tiled earth. What's it called? Fired brick even. You know, something along those lines. Okay. And then this one, okay, scissors will want definitely sharpening. Okay, so that is the main construction of my houses. They've got the clips on the back and they've got a nice backing on, so that, you know, you're not looking at the back workings. So I don't need that now. What I did while we had that little interlude, because Nelson was barking, I've gone into my stash and I've got some little buttons and some bulb pins, which I thought would go nicely, just so that I can show you. I always forget which way to put my pin on so it lies nicely. I can't remember if it's that way or not. No, probably not. I can mess with that later, but you get the idea. They're not, I think doing it with pins is not ideal. I really think that I will put a little ring on there, so that lies better. I will put a jump ring on there and then thread these through the jump ring. So I've got some little buttons here, and I just thought they'd be just a nice little decorative element to go on with those. Yeah, definitely need a jump ring. They're just sticking up, aren't they? Okay then, so thank you. That's my video for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for all the new subscribers that have come to join us. It really has given us a boost. You know, it's great that suddenly more people are starting to see what we do and come and join us, and it's been great this last week, so thank you so much. Don't forget, there's still time for you to comment on the giveaway, the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. It will be drawn next Monday. And oh, you have a go at doing some altered paper clips. If you've got the house, the beautiful houses, the pretty houses collection from Tracie Fox, then have a go at doing some embossing on it. And I'm going to have a go, I think, with my normal embossing powders and see if I have better results. Okay then, so take care out there, and bye for now.